It all began with a message. Dinner at 8. Dress nice. No questions. I stared at it, unsure if it was even meant for me. Marcus hadn't reached out in almost a year. Not since everything between us exploded into silence. The fights, the accusations, the cold absence that followed. That message should have been deleted, ignored. I was with someone new now. Liam. Steady, loyal, safe. Everything Marcus never managed to be. But the message pulled me in like a riptide. And that was my first mistake. I told myself it was harmless. Just dinner. Just closure. I didn't tell Liam. I claimed I had a work meeting. The lie slid too easily from my lips. I picked out a neutral, elegant outfit. Something that said business, not long-lost lover. But the venue Marcus chose was no coincidence. A rooftop restaurant, our old hideaway when we were still a secret. The moment I saw him, I knew this was dangerous. He hadn't changed. That familiar smug grin. The artfully messy hair. The same eyes that used to undo me, but now they held something else. Intention. Still wearing that? He said, nodding to the charm necklace he gave me years ago. I hadn't even noticed I was wearing it. Muscle memory. We ordered wine, made small talk, laughed like old wounds didn't still ache. I kept repeating in my mind, this isn't wrong. It's just dinner. I'm not cheating. Until he shattered it all. Halfway through the meal he leaned in. So, Liam. That's his name, right? I froze. How do you know about him? Marcus swirled his wine slowly, like this was all part of a game. Because he came to see me. What? He knew everything, Marcus said. Said you talk in your sleep. That you said my name once. The color drained from my face. My pulse roared in my ears. He wanted to know who I was. Why you stayed with me. Why you left. I stared at him, my stomach sinking. Why are you telling me this? Marcus shrugged. Because I told him the truth. About you. About what you did. My throat tightened. What are you talking about? I told him you cheated first. That wasn't true. I hadn't even met Liam until after Marcus and I ended. But Marcus always knew how to twist the narrative. Bend facts until they fit his version of the truth. And still, that wasn't the worst part. Marcus leaned closer. I didn't invite you here, he said softly. Liam did. He asked me to. He wanted to see if you'd lie. If you'd betray him, the same way you swore you never betrayed me. My phone buzzed. A message from Liam. You lied. We're done. Hope he was worth it. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My fingers turned numb. You told him to do this, I whispered. Marcus shook his head. He did it himself. You played both of us. He just played better. I left the table in a daze. The wind on the rooftop hit me hard as I stepped out into the night. The city below blurred, a kaleidoscope of light and regret. I hadn't kissed Marcus. I didn't still love him. But I had lied. I'd hidden the truth. I told myself it didn't count. That it wasn't betrayal. But it was. Because I knew. I knew if Liam ever found out it would cost me everything. And he did. That dinner didn't ruin things because of what happened at the table. It ruined everything because I went in thinking I could lie just once more. And walk away clean. Some dinners aren't about food. They're about testing the limits of who we are, what we hide, and how far we'll go to pretend we're still the good guy. I lost Liam that night. But more than that, I lost the illusion that I could keep my lies neat and controlled. That I could be two people and not have them collide. And they did.